come to introduce our speaker. When we were discussing the program, she said, I know somebody. And you highly recommended, sir. And so we look forward to hearing the word of God.
Amen.
Okay. Pastor Michael J. Davis was born on May 11th in South Bend, Indiana. Being brought up in a God-centered home, it was evident that the hand of God was on his life. At an early age, God began to use Pastor Davis in ministry with prophetic dreams and visions, which confirmed to his parents that he had been called to ministry. Being sensitive to the call on Pastor Davis's life, his mother took him to live TBN taping where Dr. Oral Roberts was ministering. It was at this service that a prayer of miracles and deliverance was prayed over Pastor Davis. Many years later, he would attend and graduate from Oral Roberts University. This experience would afford Evangelist Davis to receive prayer and ministry guidance from several world-renowned men and women of God. Graduating from Oral Roberts University led Elder Davis to return home to Indiana to co-found the Praise Fellowship Church with his family. He served as pastor of Evangelistic Ministries and youth pastor for 6 years. Pastor Davis then became the senior pastor of Praise Fellowship Church for 3 years before relocating to Los Angeles, California. In Los Angeles, Pastor Davis served as youth pastor at the West Angeles Church of God in Christ. This experience not only created a new ministry platform, but it gave Pastor Davis the administrative tools to do ministry in excellence. After several years of serving as youth pastor at West Angeles, God led Elder Davis to go back on the field of evangelism and carry the fire of revival around the world. Pastor Davis is blessed to be a husband and father of 2. His goal in ministry is to go into a dying world and speak life. Amen. I'm praying.
Come on, let's clap our hands and give God praise. Come on, let's give it to him. Let's give it to him. Clap our hands and give the Lord praise. For he has done marvelous things in our lives. I'm trying to move on from that song. But when you think about what he's done, what he's doing, but I get more excited when I know what he's about to do. Is there anyone in the room that says God's about to open some doors for me? God's about to make a way. I've been praying for years, but God's getting ready to manifest it in my life. I just decree and declare in this place that 2017 is going to be my year of manifestation. I don't care how long I've been waiting, God's about to answer. And I need to encourage somebody, don't give up now. Don't lose heart now. Will you just touch somebody and tell them your best is yet to come? Oh, weeping may endure for a night, but joy's coming in the morning. And some of you, your morning time is coming. Let's go before the Lord in a word of prayer. Our Father and our God, we thank you for this opportunity you've given us to speak forth your word. I pray that you would not only touch this house, but God, that you would touch the pastors that are represented here, that you would bless every home that is represented here. Father, we thank you for what you're getting ready to do for us. God, I thank you that the wait is finally over and we're walking in the promise. And God, we're celebrating it. We're praising you for it today. As we go into your word, oh God, let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable unto you. For Lord, you are my strength and my redeemer. We bless you for all that you've done and for what you're going to do. In Jesus' name. Come on, let's clap our hands and celebrate God for what he's getting ready to do. And while you're clapping, come on, let's celebrate these wonderful pastors, Pastor Howard, Pastor Robinson. Come on, let's praise God for these great leaders. And before you take your seats, will you please give your neighbor a hand and tell him, I'm so glad to see you in the house of the Lord today. Amen. You may be seated in the presence of the Lord. What joy it gives me to be with you today. I'm so glad that we were able to make the necessary adjustments. When I received the invitation to come, I was just evangelist Mike Davis, but in the last 3 months, I've been assigned to a church in Compton. So I'm in the process of getting used to being called pastor again. But I thank God for what he has done. How many of you know God has a sense of humor? And sometimes you think you're going one place and you got it all set up. I had a meeting with a pastor in San Antonio, Texas, and you know how you get that feeling like this is not it, but it sure look good. And so I was in that meeting, and the pastor told me, he said, if you come and take this church, the church seats about 2,500, wonderful property, there's a school there, everything looked nice. The pastor said, well, I can give you a 6-figure income and put you in a 7,000 square foot home. You'll have more money than what you can do with. And he began to lay this out, and I was arguing with my spirit with God, because God was saying, but this ain't it. And I was like, God, come on. I mean, this is the hookup. This was opportunity number 2. The first opportunity, they offered me $5,000 a week in Houston, Texas. $5,000 a week in Houston, Texas. Some of y'all shout about that later. But I didn't say 5,000 a month. I said 5,000 a week in Houston, Texas. And came with all the perks of pastorhood, had a $20,000 travel allowance. They were going to give me a housing allowance, car allowance, all the bells and whistles. This church sat about 1,500 people, and it was already paid for. And so I was excited. Surely this has got to be it. And God kept saying, that ain't it. That ain't it. Come on. We're going to live good. We're going to eat good. I started looking at houses. Y'all know 7,000 square feet in San Antonio is a little, or in Houston at the time, is a little mini mansion. And so I was looking at it, and I'm in my condo out here in LA like, come on, God, you got to be kidding me. And so then a couple months ago, I got a call from our jurisdictional bishop, and he said, I want you to go to a little church over in Compton and preach. And I said, well, I don't want to go to Compton. I ain't trying to go to the hood. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I live over here in Inglewood, close to the Ladera. We good. But he said, I want you to go to Compton. And I had another argument with God, because in my spirit I was saying, Compton, for real? That's what we coming to? And God said, yes. And I was like, but they ain't got no package together for me. They told me, we're going to start you with $200 a week. And I did not, surely this can't be God. This can't be God. Can't be God. But I went over there and I preached for the first time reluctantly. You know, I went over there with I was hiding my attitude, because then I had a little bougie on me. You know? Let's keep it real, y'all. Y'all step in the hood like y'all ain't never lived there before. You know, you go to your family member's house, you hold your purse, you shake everything out before you leave, because we don't want to take any visitors home. I know how y'all do. Y'all roll up out of Compton and come back over to the nice part of Inglewood, or Baldwin Hills, or Windsor Hills. And you tell them, I might see y'all next year. But get ready, because they coming to your house. They know where you live. And so I have to say, this has been the most exciting 3 months of my life, getting to know these people. You know what? Sometimes you deal with enough bougie folk that you're glad for some hood folk. At least you know what you're dealing with. They tell you right up front, this is me. I ain't got nothing to hide. You come over here and get good bougie people, you got to find out stuff as you go along. Find out that they really didn't pay for that house. Their mama left them that house, but they're bougie. Yeah. But I thank God for this group, about 125 people over there. And it's one of those situations where I have not called myself their pastor. Because you should never walk into a situation and assume you have more authority than you do. And so I just told them I'm just the preacher, but they've been calling me their pastor. So they all excited. I was away last weekend, so I knew I could not miss the day But they've been calling and texting, we can't wait to see you, Pastor. And I'm still looking at God like, Compton, for real? God is good. So we're so glad to be here today. After I finish here, I'll be making my journey over to Compton to deal with those great people over there that God has given me charge of. And so I thank God for every opportunity. My mother taught me as a young kid, never despise the day of small beginnings. Some of us have walked away from opportunities because it didn't look big enough or good enough. But sometimes God will put you in a situation so it not only looks good, it looks like you. You can't say somebody else did this. This is what God used to make this happen. All right? So some of you on your job, you just need to get it together and say, this is who God